Welcome to Healthy Ever After, and I am nutritionist and chef Fiona McEnroy, and today we are going to be making an authentic lasagna. And here are the ingredients for the meat sauce. I will be giving you the ingredients for the bechamel sauce a little later on. First, we are going to start by adding our celery, carrot and onion to a food processor. Notice how I'm chopping. I'm keeping my fingers tucked under, away from the blade. Now add the celery, carrots and onion to a food processor and blitz until you reach a fine dice. Now add a little oil to a medium-sized saucepan and add your finely chopped carrot, onion and celery. Fry these on a medium heat for about 8 minutes until they reach a soft texture. Next, we are going to add our thinly sliced garlic to the pan. Make sure to turn down the temperature as garlic doesn't like heat and we don't want to burn it. After about 1 minute, when you can smell the garlic, you can add the minced beef. It will take somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes for the meat to brown properly. Now you can add your tomato passata or chopped up tomatoes. Then season with a little salt and pepper and cover for about 20 minutes on a low simmer. While that's simmering, let's turn our attention to making the cheesy bechamel sauce. This sauce can be a little tricky, so my advice would be to keep your temperature on a low or low to medium at all times. I'm starting by adding a little bit of oil to the pan and frying off my finely chopped onion. Once the onion has softened but not browned, I turn the heat down and add my butter. Once the butter has completely melted, I turn the heat off completely and then I add my flour. Still with the heat off, I combine the butter and flour together and try to get it as smooth as I can. This next step requires all your attention, so please don't stop mixing until all the milk is gone. First, start by adding about 100 ml of the milk to the mixture and mix until you can reach a nice smooth consistency. Once the milk has been absorbed and you have reached a nice smooth consistency, you can add about another 100 ml of milk. You can turn the heat on now to help the sauce thicken, but keep it on a low or low to medium. Again, you are stirring the sauce all the time, making sure everything is well combined and you have a nice smooth sauce. You may want to change your spatula for a whisk at this point, as it will help to smooth out the sauce. Now I'm just going to continue adding the milk as it thickens. If it needs more milk, I'll add more milk. I'm adjusting the heat all the time, turning the heat down if I think it's thickening too quickly. And after I've added my last bit of milk, I stir it to combine, and once I am happy with the consistency, I will add my other ingredients. Here I am adding about half a teaspoon of nutmeg and about 100 grams of cheddar cheese, which of course is not strictly Italian, but I do like how it makes the sauce taste. Now all you have to do is combine these ingredients really well, then season with a little bit of salt and white pepper this time. Then bring to a simmer for about 5 minutes, then cover and turn off the heat. Our meat sauce should be looking good at this point. All I'm going to do now is just add some torn basil leaves, give it a little stir, and then we are ready to assemble our lasagna dish. Okay, so here we go. We start by adding a small layer of the sauce. Try to just get the juice of the sauce and add it to the bottom of your lasagna dish. Next, we are going to put one layer of pasta sheets on top of the thin layer of sauce. Then we're going to follow that by adding a layer of the cheesy bechamel sauce. Then follow that by a layer of the meat sauce. Followed by another layer of the pasta sheets. You may want to break up your pasta sheets to fit them in properly. Then, you've guessed it, another layer of the cheesy bechamel sauce, followed by another layer of the meat sauce. Then let's go again with another layer of the pasta sheets, followed by another layer of the bechamel sauce. And you've guessed it, another layer of the meat sauce. We're almost done. For the top layer, we're going to overlap the pasta sheets. Then we're going to spread one last layer of the cheesy bechamel sauce and sprinkle it with a little bit of your favorite cheese. I'm using mozzarella here. Then I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of fresh parsley and a little dusting of black pepper. Then I'm going to cover it with a baking tray or tin foil and place it in the oven at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. For the first 20 minutes, you should have it covered, then take off the cover and put it back in the oven for an extra 15 minutes. And that's it. I hope you will enjoy your authentic lasagna. From Roxy and I in the Healthy Ever After kitchen, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.